Happiness is not about getting all of the things you desire all the time, or being in the places you would wish to be all the time. But what's happiness? Happiness is loving what you have and being grateful for it. Happiness is not getting all of the things you desire or acquiring all of the world in this world, but happiness is simply loving what you have and being grateful for it. And another important thing, the strongest people are not always those people who win all the time. The strongest people are not always those people who win all the time, but the strongest people are those people who refuses to give up even when they fail. But the strongest people are those people who say they will not give up, who refuse to stay down even when they fail after trying to do something. It means they come out of their comfort zone, they take the initiative to do something, and when it doesn't work out well, they decide not to give up. They say, I will try it again. I will try it until it works out well. Those are the strongest people. I don't regret of the things I have done so far, whether good or bad. I don't regret of the things I have done so far. But my greatest regret are for the things I failed to do when I had the opportunity to do them. Get up each day and say, this is going to be a great day. I am excited about my future. I assure you something good is going to happen to you. Get up each day with a positive mind. Get up each day with a strong mentality. I assure you there's nothing stronger in this world than somebody, a person, a human being with a strong mentality. A mentality no other person can shake. If they say everybody is failing here, have that mentality that you will not fail. When it gets your turn, you will make it. Get up each day with a great mentality. Get up each day with a positive mind. Yeah, and I assure you, you will make it, and something great is going to happen to you. Sometimes in our lives we need people to be by our side, not because we need them or we want them to do anything for us. Many times in life we want people to be by our side, not for them to do something to us, no, but simply for us to feel we are cared for, simply for us to feel, yeah, people care about us, we are surrounded by people. And when we are surrounded by people, we think we are happy, but true happiness comes from within. Whether people being beside you or not being beside you, you should get true happiness from within you. Forget what was hard for you, but never forget what it taught you. Forget that hard part of it, but never forget the lesson it taught you. Stop focusing on how stressed you are and start focusing on how blessed you are. Yeah, you are really blessed. You are really a blessed being. So you need to stop focusing on how stressed. Stop focusing on how stressed the day was. Stop focusing on how stressed life can be, and begin to focus on how blessed you are. And I assure you things are going to be good for you. Things are going to work well for you. Be happy, not because everything is good, but because you can see the good in everything. Yeah. Be happy not because everything is good, but simply because you can see the good in everything. Simply because you can pick out the good in everything. Anyone can love you when your sun is shining. Anyone can love you during your shining days. But it takes just a storm to know who truly loves you. It's better to walk alone than with a crowd going to the wrong direction. And you should know, being positive does not mean ignoring the negatives or being exempted from the negatives. But being positive simply means overcoming the negative. Yeah. fact that you're positive doesn't mean negative things are no more going to happen in your life. You're no more going to face negativity. But being positive means even when the negative will arrive, you'll be able to overcome the negative. So being positive does not exempt you from facing negative things, but being positive means overcoming, having that power to overcome negativity. Because sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you're going to learn, and sometimes the smallest steps in the right direction ends up being the biggest steps of your life. And never mind, because one day someone is going to hug you so tightly that all of your broken pieces will stick back together. Remember one thing: beautiful things will only happen to you when you distance yourself from the negatives. Beautiful things will only draw closer to you when you distance your mind from the negative things. I already know what giving up feels like. Now I want to know what will happen if I don't give up. The secret of getting ahead is getting started. You can't get to that goal. You can't leave that future without big starting. The secret of getting ahead is coming out of your comfort zone and getting started. And finally you get to that place, you get to that goal, you get to that future. If you spend your time trying to please people or letting them control you, you may end up satisfying them, you may end up pleasing them, but missing your destiny. Yeah, if you spend your time trying to satisfy people or trying to please people or letting them control you, you may end up pleasing them, satisfying them, but missing your own destiny. Because life becomes easier when you let the animated stress. If it's out of your control, don't let it worry you. Sometimes in life, your situation will keep on repeating itself until you learn your lesson. Yeah, sometimes in life, your situation will keep on repeating itself until you learn your lesson. You know, some people are not meant to be in your life forever. Some people are not meant to be in our lives forever. Some are just passing by to teach us a lesson. Do not let what you cannot do interfere with what you can do. Obstacles can stop you. Problems can stop you. And most of all, other people can stop you. The only thing that can stop you is yourself. The only thing that can stop you from becoming that thing you were meant to be, that person you were meant to be, is yourself. Mistakes have the power to turn you into something better than you were before. Mistakes have the power to turn you into something better than you were yesterday. So dear past, thank you so much for the experiences and the lessons. And dear future, I am waiting now. Thank you and God bless you.